So the other morning we came outside to do our morning chores to find feathers all over the chicken run to realize that we lost a chicken to a predator. I wish that predators weren't a thing, but I understand that nature has its own cycle of life that needs to happen, and if you have animals, and especially livestock and farm animals, it's your job to keep them protected, and if you don't, beware, because there's animals out there that will try to get them. We have one chicken that is not doing very good here. I'm going to show you her. This is the one that we actually came outside to as we heard the squawking going on and ended up saving, but she's not doing very good. But today we got a live trap from our neighbors, and we are going to set it up and see if, and we're going to see what's coming. We're going to see what's been coming. I hope that we catch it tonight, the first night of putting it out. So we got our live trap, like I said, from our neighbors. We have our bait, which is just these little like dollar things that you can find at any of your grocery stores. Since they do like eating chicken, it seems like, whatever predator this is, we figured we'll keep giving them chicken, but not our chickens. We're gonna put it in the back of it. They step on this little thing in here. That will release this down and it will trap whatever it is. So this is your guys' chance right now to comment below what you think has been getting our chickens. I'm pretty sure I know what I saw the one night, but we could be catching anything. We might not even catch the one thing that's a predator, and we might catch something else tonight, which that might not be fun. So we'll see what we're gonna catch. Let's go get this set up, because I think all of our chickens are hopefully in bed right now.
Daddy, I'm done. Of course. Then you can go back.
All right, now coming out for night number 2. Unfortunately, the first night, we didn't catch anything. So that means no predator caught just yet. We are going to try again tonight to see if we can get a better result. So in order to get a better result, we figured let's switch the bait up. So instead of using this, which it's still in here, so there must be still some kind of smell in here that it'll sense, we're gonna go with good old-fashioned peanut butter. Online, it looked like peanut butter on a piece of bread is a very effective way of doing this. So we're gonna try it out and see if it works. Hopefully this does the trick. I'm sure it's gonna catch something. Hopefully the right predator. All right, night number 2. We'll see if we have anything tomorrow. All these chickens, a lot of these ones used to be sleeping outside at night. They are now all going inside the coop. Our automatic door closes. So everyone should be safe from predators now. We just need to make sure that we're not at risk again from a predator to come back. So I will be at work tomorrow morning, so Chelsea will be the one out here to see if we have a predator inside or not.
All right, I'm out here to see if we caught anything in our trap. I'm thinking we did, but I don't think it's what we wanted to catch. What are you doing in there? You're not a predator. All right, now that we didn't catch our predator, I need to figure out how to get her out of here, which is gonna be the fun part. I actually don't think it's gonna be that bad. Oh, maybe it is. Oh, here it is. You gotta come this way. There you go. Looks like we'll have to try again.
Back outside for our, what is this, 3rd check? First time, caught nothing. Second time, we caught one of our own chickens. Our 3rd check to see if we have anything inside this trap today. How's it going, chickens? We're gonna go check the trap.
Just wood.
I see, there's something in it. Oh man.
It's a rat. Have you been getting our chickens? Or did you just want a peanut butter bread snack?
Well, I guess I was assuming it's a possum. I don't know if this is what's been getting our chickens or not. This is the hard thing about this, is that it's hard to tell that if this is the guy that's been getting our chickens. I mean, he looks like a pretty good size raccoon, but not huge. So I can't tell if this is the predator that we've been having problems with or not. I don't know. He seems too cute to be our predator. Hi, buddy. My gut reaction is that this is not what I think I saw that night, but also it could be. And raccoons definitely will grab chickens and kill them, so I'm thinking that we gotta let this guy go somewhere very, very far away from our chicken coop. So might have to go for a drive today for a little bit and go bring him somewhere.
And that one time that we had to trap the rooster.
I'm back from delivering the raccoon. We drove it probably about 5, 6, 7 miles away from us. Then I just let it out back into a different woods. There are different ways that I could have got rid of the raccoon, and I understand that. I don't fully understand that if that was that raccoon getting our chickens. That raccoon actually looked quite friendly. So if it's not something that was hissing and looked very vicious, I feel like it probably wasn't it, but also wasn't gonna take the chance. So releasing it back into a woods, allowing it to restart somewhere else, we have to be able to protect our chickens. When you take the responsibility of owning all these chickens that we do here on our property, your goal is to make sure they stay protected and make sure whatever you can do to make that happen, you gotta make it happen. So we'll keep the trap out a few more nights to see if we catch anything else here these next couple days. We fixed one of the main problems that was the reason why our chickens were even being able to be captured, which I'll go over in 1 second. But first, I just wanted to try to collect some eggs because it's actually been a few days since we've done that. Something new that we've been like to give to our main flock over here is this feed block. I think they're about 12 bucks, so they are kind of like the price of feed. But we have about 15, 17 chickens over here, and this lasts them about 1 week. So, you know, for a bag of feed probably lasting about 1 week, it kind of lasts like a bag of feed. And we just use this as a little extra supplement, and the chickens love eating at it. I'll show you. So not a bad amount of eggs from all of our chickens that we have in this flock right now. And if you look inside the basket, you'll actually see what they call fairy eggs, which are just like smaller eggs. And that's usually the tail sign of chickens that are just starting to lay, which we are super excited about because we have 5 new chickens in this flock. You can see here's one of the white ones, that black one, the other white one right here. And then you can see 2 golden lace Wyandottes with our rooster right here. There was 6, but now there is 5. And that is where we get into the sad story of everything that we've actually started to notice now ever since this predator has been on our property. So after we started having those predator attacks, we started looking around to see how many of our chickens we actually have here and noticed that we were missing 2 of them from our main original 10 chickens that we first ever brought here. And then we were missing 1 from a different flock and then maybe 2 from another flock of all ones that have now combined to make this major flock. So one of those being the one from our new 6 chickens, which is a little sad. We never found feathers of any of those chickens. So there is a possibility that with our chicken run here being in the wide open and just air right here where like anything can come in, that there is a chance that we've had hawks come during the day possibly, maybe an owl, who knows, maybe closer to nighttime. And they could have just took our chicken, lifted it right up out of the air and took them way out of here. I don't think it was a predator necessarily because I feel like a predator we would have seen some kind of evidence of feathers around like we did that one morning. But who knows? But we do know why the chickens were getting taken and what was going on. There was 2 main factors that was causing us to start having these predator attacks, which could have been the cause of us actually losing these chickens, which one of them is definitely our fault. The other one, we can probably blame on the chickens, and I'll explain. So the first thing we'll do is we'll blame our chickens. Their fault, because as you can see right now, we built this chicken run for them probably about getting close to a year ago now today. And they love roosting on these things, especially right before bedtime. They like to sit on these things, just relax right before they go into the coop at nighttime here. But we were starting to have about 4 to 5 of these chickens, one of them being the one that we rushed out to that one night. that were sleeping outside on these roosting bars, which didn't have our automatic door here closing up and actually protecting them. So they were just out in the open. We didn't really be aware of this until about a few weeks ago. And honestly, then that just kind of became like with us, like it's like, well, we've never had a predator attack, so until we have one, maybe then we'll fix something. And probably the wrong way to look at it, but that's what happened. We admit it. So it is partially our fault, but also you can only do so much. We have taken these chickens before and put them in the coop. They still sometimes come out to sleep at night. Luckily for us, after now doing this for about a week and a half since we've had some predator problems going on, all of them now go into the coop here, in through this orange door that you see that we got from Chick Cozy, and they go to sleep at night. So luckily for us, we don't got to worry about this anymore, and we probably won't have a predator problem as long as that holds true. The second problem though actually was our automatic chicken coop door right here that you can see. As we've mentioned in many of our videos, this automatic chicken coop door is absolutely amazing, and we don't have anything really bad to say about it. It works very well. We've never really had too many problems with it. And as I mentioned that this has been one of the problems for our predators being attacked, like I said, it's more on us and it's not the door. The door that you can see here, which I'm gonna actually go show you the one to our Splash Morans, which operates the same way. So we'll leave these chickens alone and I'll show you what I mean. I wanna get a little bit closer. So this automatic door right here actually is powered by AA batteries, which is one thing we actually really like about it because it's a very easy thing. We don't need an outlet or power to come out here. We can actually operate it just by the batteries, which works out really well. As you can see, just AA batteries. And right now I clicked it. When I click the screen here, it pops up letting me know how much battery percentage is left, and it still says 100%, which is good because I put it in about 2 weeks ago and it still has 100%. So this battery lasts a long time, which is good and bad. So because that battery lasts so long, we don't really care to go check it all the time more like we should. And that door over there for the main flock, the orange door, was out of power and was not opening and closing. It was just staying wide open, which was just ready for a predator to come in. I don't know if any predators actually went into the coop or if they were just getting the chickens that were sitting on top of those roosts in that chicken run on the outside of the coop. It's hard to tell, I won't know, but it definitely could have been something of reason why we've lost more than just the 2 chickens that we actually noticed. And now we're down, like I said, I think about 5 total chickens. And in order to make sure we don't lose any more, we have to be better about once a month, just setting a reminder, click the battery percentage, make sure we're still doing good. Like I said, I put that on about 2 weeks ago and it still says 100%, so good night, big guy. We've never thought of a name for him, but he is a good rooster. He's probably actually the one rooster that we would like to keep out of all of our chickens. Predator attacks are definitely no fun. It's definitely one of the downfalls of having animals. When you have livestock, there is a big chance that this can happen. Sometimes they just get sick and they might pass, but other times it might be something like a predator is searching out for them and getting them. And this is something that is part of having animals. It's really hard to avoid it. With our pigs here, although they could have a predator attack, animals most likely, unless they are a lot bigger than them, maybe if like a wolf came by or something, they might try to get these guys. But most likely these guys are usually been pretty safe. They have the electric wire around, which kind of helps avoid any predators. But chickens, they don't really have much fight. If a predator grabs hold of one of our chickens, we're gonna lose them. Where the pigs, they're pretty tough. I don't know if I would try to take on a pig if I was a predator. Well, we are definitely happy to know now that our chickens are gonna be safe. They're going into the coop like they're supposed to. Both doors are fully powered battery-wise. Those Chick Cozy doors, we've never had a problem with a predator being able to break through it or anything like that. So, even if we have traps out, even if there is a predator around right now, we feel very secure with our coops and how they are and the doors that we use for them, that we're not worried about a predator now coming in. Now it just kind of stinks that we lost some. And it stinks also that we didn't even notice it. Like, I don't know how long those other chickens were gone. This is part of the problem with chicken math. Anyone who's had a lot of chickens, you guys understand when you just keep adding chickens, all of a sudden you start realizing you might not even know how many chickens you have. So that's our bad story that we had going on for us, and hopefully our predator problems are now a thing in the past and we can just kind of move forward, and we might need to add some more chickens now that we lost some. Have a great day and a better tomorrow. God bless.